Hey guys, gonna go live on my other platforms. One moment. Welcome. Tell me where you are tuning in from in the comments. Lewis. Welcome. Gonna wait for Facebook to gather me an audience. I'm gonna say hello to all of you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Tell me where you are tuning in from. Oh no, is it paused? Welcome, tell me where you're tuning in from. Welcome, tell me where you're tuning in. Okay, looks like we are paused on Instagram due to a poor connection. What a pity. Says it's reconnecting, so we're gonna give it just a second. Those of you who are live on, there we go, who are live on YouTube and everywhere else, thank you so much. What we're gonna do is we're going to just start this over really quick. Here we go. Got a little interference, but that never stopped me. So we're gonna just start this over really quick. It's okay, bud. Just gonna start this over real quick. Sorry guys, just a little interference, not to worry. Gonna make a quick and healthy meal with all of you that's gonna be really quick, healthy fats, nutritious, delicious. So do me a favor, tell me where you're tuning in from in the comments section, and we will go from there. And we've got Lewis in the background, which is super cool because we all love Lewis. Okay, so we're gonna just kind of hook this back up. Hang on one second, you guys. There we go. Hopefully we'll be able to go. It's actually working better for me when I don't go live on Instagram. Okay, hopefully we'll be able to go live there. If not, no big deal. Welcome, welcome, welcome. How are all of you tonight? Do me a favor as you come on here. Marco, welcome. Tell me where you're tuning in from. And those of you who don't know me, I am Andrea Cox, intuitive healer, holistic wellness coach, author of Eat Right for Your Zodiac, my latest plant-based recipe book. It is 150 pages of completely raw vegan recipes. There are a few cooked recipes. We have Steve Adler that started Sacred Chocolate with David Wolfe. We his recipe in here for his best chocolate. We have Gabrielle Brick, Elixir Tonic Queen, best Elixir Tonic in here. We have Jason Andrew Robel, who had thank you, Lewis. We have Lewis. We have Jason Andrew Robel, who had a show on the cooking channel. He donated a recipe, and then the rest of the recipes are all mine. And before we get started, this is going to be a 4-ingredient dinner. Before we get started, that is my 23-year-old dog in the background, and he does what he wants, and he only barks when I go live. we're going to pull an oracle card for the energy. I had a beautiful day. I had my house cleaned. I got to the gym this morning. I picked up an espresso at my favorite local coffee shop. This feels good. We have focus, card number 14. So I feel like if a lot of you are like me, you could have someone or a group of people trying to throw you off focus, but your focus is so on point right now that absolutely nothing can break it. And that's really beautiful. Thank you for the hearts. That's really beautiful. You know, I had 7 back-to-back videos go viral in December and January. One had like 500,000 views. Another one had 111,000 views. The others were all like between 20 and 60,000 views. And I was really proud of myself. So I shared those in my stories. And unfortunately, I have an extremely jealous woman, and she saves all my stories on Instagram and Facebook and reports them. And it has, you know, it has kind of, oddly enough, increased my engagement, not decreased it. So that's great. But, you know, if you're someone who is a sore loser and you don't like to see other people rise, the best way to rise above that, or if you're someone being attacked like I am on social media, the best way to rise above it is to focus, because there is a higher power. There is a higher meaning to what I do and what all of us are put here on earth for a purpose. And if you are truly helping people from a genuine place, and if you are truly supportive of others from a genuine heart space, like I am, like right now I have a girlfriend who has a video going viral and she is one of my best friends, and I'm like, yay! And it's just like a sisterhood that we have. If you truly hold that vibration, no one trying to infiltrate your business, no one trying to report your content can have any effect on you. They can only have an effect if you allow it to affect you mentally. I have a really good group of solid people around me, and I just brought on 2 more people that are going to really help me overcome this. And I've had an assistant that's been with me for 2+ years. She's amazing, mushy. And I have a solid group of friends and a really solid family. So when these types of things happen, what I tend to do is focus more, eye on the prize, and I override it. Because you have to remember, if someone is causing you friction in your life or in your business, they do not deserve your time. Can I get a hashtag amen in the comments section, please? Hashtag amen. Okay, I'm gonna grab a knife real quick. We're gonna grab a knife. Ooh. Okay, I just got a total facial from opening the dishwasher. And here's what I've got. I've got some heirloom tomatoes from my garden. You can see they've been picked at a little bit by mosquitoes. So I've got that. I've got an organic ripe avocado. I have got some kosher dill organic pickles from Trader Joe's. Normally I pickle my own, but I haven't had that type of time lately. I've been busy with clients. And I have some vegan feta cheese from Trader Joe's. This is my all-time favorite. A lot of you may think that it's not the healthiest. I personally do. Now, when I say vegan, I mean this has no dairy in it. So know when I'm making this meal that everything I encourage you guys to make, thank you so much for the compliment. No, there's no filter. You can't put a filter when you do Facebook Live from a computer or YouTube Live from a computer. At least I don't think you can. So thank you for the compliments. And thank you for the hearts and the love. Be sure and like this video. And be sure and pick up your book, Eat Right for Your Zodiac, on Amazon and in AndreaCox.com, the shop, and Barnes & Noble online, etc. So Amazon delivery right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take these heirloom tomatoes, just a plate, and I want to talk about healthy food combining and healthy fats. So what I'm going to do is just kind of chop this like so, and I'm going to kind of make a bed with the tomatoes. So you can see I just kind of make it so it kind of sticks up like this, like a little flower. I'm going to take a little bit of arugula, and I'm just going to kind of plate the arugula around the tomatoes like so. If I have some black olives in the cabinet, that would be awesome. Thank you so much. Blessings to the Most High to you as well. And I'm going to take some of this feta cheese. My hands are clean. I don't have any nails or anything like that on. And I'm just going to break up. Now, this is not dairy. I don't eat dairy. I don't eat chicken. I don't eat fish. I don't eat any bullshit. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to chop a little more. I am almost half a century old, and I have eaten this, half a century young rather, and I have eaten this way for 25 years. There's no hair extensions. There's no fake fingernails. There's no foundation on my skin. And yeah, it's really, you know, the more natural you eat, the more natural your beauty is. And I truly believe that. You guys, if you have some garbanzo beans, you can use those. I'm just going to eat it like this. Let me grab some olives real quick. Hang on. I've also got some basil that is actually dying over here. So I'm going to pull some basil off. I was going to plant this in the garden, but might as well use it up. There was a snake in my garden the day before yesterday. My beautiful neighbors came and kind of shooed him away. And it was the most gorgeous king snake. And of course I had to look it up in one of my old spiritual books, and like a really old Celtic Scottish book. This is so good, yum. I don't think I have any olives, but do you know what I have? And they're actually from a can, but I love. So those of you who know me know I love Trader Joe's. I actually have a little trade with Trader Joe's that I do. I often use their hearts of palm, but tonight I think I'm going to use the artichoke hearts. So let's do it. Let's just put the artichoke hearts around here on the plate, just more to love. Remember, the feta cheese is dairy-free. Thanks for the hearts, you guys. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you, Cody. Thank you for all the compliments from the magazine yesterday. I'll be going on the news next Thursday, so that's really exciting. And that just fell on my lap like everything always does. But so I'm gonna just open these. I'm gonna drain them real quick. And I'm just gonna kind of place these. Of course, I'm the only one eating this, or I would have gloves on. Just gonna kind of place these around the plate. And this is going to be my dinner. So we've got artichoke hearts, which are really, really good for the gut. Artichokes are prebiotics, so is chicory root. So if you go to my website and you pick up my Smiling Gut Pre and Probiotic, you'll notice it has artichoke and chicory root in it. It's because those are prebiotics. So got a little straggler here. I'm gonna put that piece of arugula. So here we have it, you guys. This is so easy. It took me, what, 5 minutes, and I was gabbing my big mouth the whole time. Tomato, 1 heirloom tomato, split it open. Oh, we can put some healthy fat avocado on it. Let's do that. Tomato, vegan feta cheese, arugula, basil, artichoke, and let's put some avocado on there as well, because we like our healthy fats. Avocado has omega-6 fat. I always get a perfect avocado. And you know, half of the avocado will keep in the fridge. So if you feel like it's too much fat for you, it's fine. So what I might do after this is, let's get some healthy slices on there. I'm gonna kind of strategically place them. I might get some hemp seeds and put that on here. Maybe some nutritional yeast, or I might just leave it as it is. Focus. Doesn't that look delicious? So good and so easy. It took me 5 minutes to make. So although I like to do everything from scratch, I don't have a problem using something that has one ingredient, artichokes. I don't have a problem using something from a can. In fact, I love using things like jackfruit from a can, hearts of palm from a can. Sometimes I'll use garbanzo beans from a can. You know, it's all about convenience. So for me, staying vegan for 24 years has been about convenience. It's been about what is the easiest way to eat. So this morning I had a fresh pressed OJ. I then had 4 mangoes. I had half an avocado earlier on some greens. And now for dinner, I'm having this big, huge, juicy tomato from my garden. Thank you, Lewis, on a bed of arugula with some vegan feta cheese, some avocado, and some artichokes. That's how simple this recipe is. So we're that simple. So, you know, I'm going to leave the pickles off because they seem odd. I want to go back to what we were saying in the beginning about focusing and how vitally important that is. By the way, you guys, if you want to subscribe to my YouTube channels, Andrea Cox TV for health and wellness, The Detox Intuitive for spirituality. Whenever you are being targeted in any way, shape, or form, you have to remember it's because you're fulfilling your destiny in life. So you need to transmute the energy into positivity. Don't feed back the same thing. I could literally wipe this person's account out with one phone call, but I would never do that. Why? Because I know karma, I know how karma works. And I know that the way I face this is to just say, you know what, I'm going to shine even brighter. And thank you for the boost in views. So I love each and every one of you. If you're going through something similar, like I am, many of you have reached out and are like, are you going to do a TED Talk on this? You should speak about it more. I actually just did 3 podcast interviews for other people. And we talked about clearing entity attachments through diet, through exercise, through biohacking modalities, and how to kind of rise above all of this kind of like negativity that people put out when you're shining your light brightly, and how to utilize it to benefit you instead of holding you back, how to stop playing the victim and actually step into a role of power and be like, wow, I'm gonna like blossom like my little butterfly here and just say, you know what, let's rise above this. So if any of you have any questions, right now would be an absolutely beautiful time to ask. Thank you, Patty. How are you? Go ahead and hit the like button. Tell me where you're tuning in from. Thank you. It is an amazing meal. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yeah, and it's really simple. And, you know, for years I did the, oh, great to see you. Great to see you. Marco's my friend from Mexico. I'm looking at the blankets you gave me. So, you know, for years I ate a very low fat diet. And for me personally, I do always fill up on fruit, but I like healthy fats. You know, I'm in my late 40s. I feel like healthy fats keep our skin dewy. I feel like it keeps our hair long. I feel like it just keeps us really satiated and beautiful. So Mercury retrograde, I'm slurring my words, satiated and beautiful. So happy dance. Let's just kind of give this a try. I'm going to use my fingers because it's the kind of girl I am. I'm going to take a little feta, a little artichoke, and a little avocado. No salt needed, no pepper needed. I've got 2 more heirloom tomatoes to use from the garden. My garden is wiped out. I have basil in that, and it tastes just really, really pure. You know, it's just really natural food. So again, we took a tomato, we sliced it. It'll usually stand up for quite a while. It's really pretty if you're serving someone else. We surrounded it with arugula, fresh arugula from the garden, tomato, vegan feta cheese. I prefer this brand, which is from Trader Joe's. It's just vegan feta cheese alternative, block and brine, and it literally tastes like feta cheese and brine. Avocado, artichokes from a can was the only ingredient. Artichokes, that's it. No salt, no citric acid, nothing else. And basil. That was it. And that's all. So, couple announcements. You guys, if you haven't checked out, check out. I'll link it below on Facebook and in YouTube. Check out the article that Shout Out Arizona did on me. It came out yesterday, and I'm really proud. So let me copy that link. I'm going to share it with all of you in the comments section. Okay, here you go. I love you. Thank you, sweet girl. Yeah, we need healthy fats. We need it for our skin. We need it for our hair. There's nothing in here, guys. This is all mine. And we also need it for our brain. You know, I feel like carbohydrates and fat are essential for the brain. I don't cut anything out of my diet. Like I said, I had a big fresh squeeze OJ today. I had about 4 or 5 mangoes. I had a little bit of avocado on a bed of greens with cucumber and like a raw tahini dip I made for lunch. And then this simple heirloom tomato from the garden, of course, vegan feta cheese from Trader Joe's, best vegan feta around. And you don't need dairy. You know, dairy is snot. They did a study on dairy and saw that it's like 80% like snot. You do not need dairy. Go the vegan alternative dairy route. If anything, cut dairy, white flour, white sugar out of your diet. You'll be good to go. On a bed of arugula, with artichokes, with tomato, with basil, with avocado. I mean, this is so simple. So you can make this in 5 minutes. I think it took me 3 minutes. I've been talking your ear off. So the announcements just came out in Shout Out Arizona magazine. John reached out to me and was like, hey, I'd like to interview you. I don't even know how they found me, but they did. I'm very grateful for that. And I'll be going on the news next Thursday in Scottsdale. So I will be sharing that with all of you. It's been about 1.5 years since I went on the news in Las Vegas. And then, of course, before that, several times in San Diego and in Ohio and once in LA. So really excited to be going on the news again next Thursday. And I just am really grateful for each and every one of you. And those of you who resonated with the focus card that we pulled in the beginning, you know where I'm at along my journey. And just know that if you are being targeted in any way, whether it's in your office, whether it is online, whether it is in family dynamics or friendship dynamics, or people just hating on you out of jealousy and envy because they can't be where you're at and they feel the need to cut you off at the knees by mass reporting your content to kind of drop you to their level, just know that, you know, they're a sore loser and your ability to rise above is tenfold. So I love each and every one of you. I hope you guys have a beautiful night. Enjoy. Again, heirloom tomato on a bed of arugula, vegan feta, avocado, and basil and artichoke. Okay, be well. Bye-bye.